I'm gonna keep streaming until 9 p.m. So I figured, why not watch a documentary about a dwarfism documentary that came out when did this come out again? A month ago. 1 month ago. April 6th was when this shit dropped. And been meaning to watch it. I'm so down for this. Yeah. I don't know what to expect. It's called The Tallest Dwarf, which they didn't put that in the title anywhere here. But yeah, a friend of a friend is actually in this documentary. And yeah, I don't know what exactly is going to be in this. I feel like I might have some critiques on this because sometimes the dwarfism community likes to preach to the choir instead of to new ears. Not that that's a bad thing, preaching to the choir. It's just, I already know what it's like to live with dwarfism. I need other people to know that, so that way it can be knowledge, whatever. So that's why I also feel like watching it on stream with a few other people here who probably don't know as much could find it very interesting. And then maybe I could be completely wrong and this isn't some preaching to the choir shit and is actually worthwhile. But yeah. Let's fucking go. Plus then if I can, this will actually allow me to upload to the commentary channel, which I've been meaning to do. So yeah, let's fucking go. Oh wait, now I gotta bring chat back. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Now I need chat back. There we go. Aubrey! That's the friend of a friend. Let's fucking go. What in the interpretive dance? What are they up to? This looks like the kind of shit that like you see old people doing at the YMCA in the swimming pools. Them out, right? Like they need some floaties. Avatar: The Way of Water CGI in there. Oh my god, it's a dog. They're doing it in the loo. What does this do? Are we getting into a whole philosophy? Fucking funny, bro. The Tallest Dwarf. Okay. Here we go.
Maybe you guys can start by just telling me who you are.
Yeah, who are you?
Okay, I'm Genevieve, Julie's mom.
What's up?
You can say like your mom. You can talk to me.
Oh, okay, I'm your mom.
Oh.
You know that, don't you?
I'm Forrest Paul Wyman, your father.
Forrest Paul Wyman. What a name. Damn.
So,
Profound. Feng shui shit. For real. Some Tai Chi.
Proportions I have.
I would say maybe not until you were in high school.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Totally agree.
I remember when I was a little kid, you know, when we moved, every time I went to a new school, people would call me like Oompa Loompa.
Wow.
Or didn't I talk to you about that?
You mentioned that.
That's like a weak one though. Oompa Loompa. Come on now.
Called you that. Yeah.
Don't be scared to say midget. Just say it. We all know that's what they actually say. Can you turn the vid up a bit? Got you.
What's wrong with you? Like, I got that a lot.
That's good. Thank you. No
I
problem.
thought you had a great body.
I always forget that I turn it down for music.
I didn't think of your body as unusual.
My memories are really different than what you're describing.
Huh. But when I took you to the pediatrician, for some other reason, he commented right in front of you. He said, "Is there dwarfism in the family?" And I just looked at him and I said, "Not that I know of." but my husband has short arms and legs.
Yeah, your
and a
husband
longer
literally
trunk,
has
and I think Julie's body,
early dwarf, which makes me
maybe
wonder if that's what my
similar to
great grandfather
his.
looked like.
You know, he said, if we had noticed this earlier, we
Because my
might
great
have
grandfather had
tried
dwarfism, but they
giving
didn't
her
like really
drugs.
know, which makes me
Really?
wonder if
growth hormone.
if my grandfather looks similar to what her father looks like, or my great grandfather. Because my grandfather with dwarfism is shorter than his dad, but taller than my mom. And it's like every generation, because I'm fourth generation little person, every generation it gets shorter and smaller, and there's different things with everybody's body, because, you know, everybody's different. But that just makes me wonder, because I've never actually seen a picture of my great grandfather. So I don't know. But
Or something. Yeah.
yeah.
When that pediatrician
I didn't
said
know that.
that,
Yeah, it's
I was
actually
shocked.
extremely rare to be fourth generation little person. Like, the fact that I'm one fourth generation and I can walk and like actually reasonably function, like it's insane. Also, I have the type of dwarfism where they don't know what to call me because I have like different symptoms of different types. There's over like 30,000 different kinds of dwarfism. It's fucking insane. There's more than just Peter Dinklage dwarfism, like, because I don't have that kind. That's called achondroplasia. I have hypoachondroplasia, but also bits of pseudo-achondroplasia, and I forget the specifics. I just got a hard time with cartilage and joints, bones fitting in joints, and arthritis. Okay.
I mean, you're just a normal child.
Did you really think of me as normal?
Yes.
You looked
Absolutely
absolutely
proportional.
Yes.
That's so interesting. That's also true. Some babies with dwarfism you can tell right away, and some of them you don't know until later in life.
So, what does it mean? Proportional.
Because I was a very proportionate baby, but then as I
You've
grew,
seen this
then
Leonardo da Vinci
upper
drawing,
arm
right?
just stayed certain
let's
length.
say Leonardo da Vinci, because this is the ideal man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, look at him.
Oh, he looks very ideal. What's such an ideal?
So I thought we could see how these proportions relate to our own.
We can do the first one here. For the human body so designed by nature, the face from the chin to the top of the forehead and the lowest roots of the hair is a 10th part of the whole height.
Yeah, I'd say that's 8. Does that look like 8?
Okay, this is got you. Oh, sorry. From the wrist to the end of the
They're really
middle
out here
finger
measuring.
should be just the same.
So I guess the idea is...
I only measured one part of my body
like
before.
this.
Oh yeah. To see if you're.
I don't need to measure the rest of it. Just that one thing when I was about 13, you know?
Up.
Yeah, put your
I'm gonna go get a
legs- put your
bagel.
legs
Hang on.
Apart a little. Yep, a little more. Hands up. Get your hands up higher. Up.
Okay, so your arms are gonna come out like this, flat. Thumbs down. Put your thumb down between your middle finger. Touch
Good old
touch your
blueberry
middle finger.
bagel.
That's it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's
Ooh,
not
I
like
should do an
that
art thing like
different
that.
From like normal
That'd be cool.
proportions.
It's off by about 10%, and that's probably enough to make us look different.
Alright. Wood burner cooled down enough I can move it now.
It seems like there are hundreds of kinds of dwarfism.
Oh, there's underestimating it. Yeah.
I just want to know what we are. And if there are other people like us out there.
Yeah? Yeah? You might be talking to one. Is this LPA? Holy shit, wait. Little People of America. That's right, it is LPA. Okay, but what? Oh, this looks like a... Holy shit, I met some of these people before. Whoa. Oh my god, wow. She'd be like a whole foot taller than me. I'm like about... That guy in the black shirt, that's about how tall I am. relative. Crazy. Which conference is this? So I went to the one in Austin, but that's the only one I've ever been to. Fuck it up. This kind of looks like Austin. But that's not what the lobby in Austin looked like, so I don't remember.
This week is all about the connections. It's about all of us getting together and having those.
Wait, I think this is
experiences that
Austin.
you can only have
Maybe
here,
I'm
these
in this documentary
once
and I
in a
didn't know that.
lifetime, life-changing moments.
Wait, was that what's her name from Poltergeist? At the beginning? Hey, that's what's his name? I forget his name. He started the whole thing.
Mr. Kitchens, what do you do as little people in a group like this?
Well, naturally our meetings are more of a social group, but the intent is to get little people together to help them solve their mutual problems, such as where to buy clothes, and how to rebuild a car so you can drive it, and the other day-to-day things that beset a person that is not designed to fit the rest of the world.
How little do you have to be in the Little People organizations?
Must be under 4 feet 10.
I'm 4'7", bitch.
Balance leaves on your back and ignore the soreness spreading through your many legs. Bring food to the hill. You all rely on each other. If you collapse or get stepped on, the others will place you on their backs and return you home. All right, so welcome to the open mic night, hosted by the DAC, that's the Dwarf Artist Coalition. Thank you.
Hey.
And if you feel like it's time for you to come up here and share your story, it is.
He asks me what I am, and I say nothing. Lurching towards me, I glare down towards the linoleum. He tells me that God wouldn't make something like me. I do not suffer from dwarfism. I suffer from the maltreatment imposed upon me because of my dwarfism.
Oh my god, Lakshmi! I met her.
Okay.
She's so cool.
Okay.
I got coffee with her.
Is that good?
That's good. Just that much.
Yeah?
Yep.
I never went to one of these though. I don't know if they had this at the conference I went to,
not
'cause I don't think this
the
is
same as you
Austin.
all. I know that. When I see you, I feel less alone.
Oh my god, everybody's got
Trying to,
stools. That's what's up.
Enter and connect and be part
Ow.
of this place that I've really, feel so much connection with. And this workshop is a chance for me to kind of share some of what I do with you and invite you to make a portrait of yourself.
Physically say, oh, I need the angle up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we ask.
Yeah,
your
so I want
group.
you to direct,
So
the,
we direct.
the camera. There we go. Okay. It might be easier for you if you put your hand up. Okay, and what you're gonna want to do is.
Okay, this
go
is way
get
more
up
interesting than I expected it to be.
close
I'm so here for this shit.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. And then do you know where?
Yeah, I do
This is the front.
Okay.
The front.
Bro, put me in that room. I know how to work a camera. Shit.
looked really nice.
That's so fun.
Lovely. We figured it out. That was awesome. I'm just so overwhelmed. I feel like I was able to, and through your workshop and mine, it just felt like we gave people a chance to be seen, you know, and they wanted it.
Yeah.
So it's like the need is there more. The need to be accepted. It's just so
Why do you
important.
think it's needed more and more?
Well, I think that we are a community that is invisible, but always on display.
Boom.
We're
That's
invisible
true.
in the sense of like sitting on a chair or trying to navigate a kitchen, the architecture of our spaces, the way the world works. They're not thinking about people that are 5 feet and below.
You are not expected. We are not, you know.
However, we'll just stare all day. It's always like, oh,
Yeah.
good for you.
So, like,
Can I give you a hug? Can I take a
Yeah,
picture
and
with
it's like
you?
fetishizing and
Yeah.
but I also really believe that images can also shake up those exact things, you know, and can like knock them down.
Right.
Like I really think that.
Oh, I need to
agree.
tell Prana to change the title of the stream when she gets back. Oh, that's happened multiple times. People have asked to take pictures with me. People have asked to pick me up. People have asked for hugs. Multiple older women have like kissed me
It's
on the
just so
cheek,
weird,
thinking I'm just the
like,
cutest thing in the
narrative
world,
that
and I'm
mom
at my
dad
fucking
gave.
job.
They were totally like,
Yeah.
you were normal, we were all normal.
That's just
There
like
was nothing, we never
the
thought
bare
there was
minimum of
anything wrong with
going
your body.
outside.
We never.
What?
Ew, bro, that's wild.
Such a
Yeah, dude.
lie.
It's
But,
more
know,
than
it's
just
interesting because you guys
midget.
would always kind of talk about how you needed the right chair.
It's crazy.
For your feet to hit the ground and.
Yep. I mean, I wasn't born with dwarfism in the same way that it would be like, what does
Yeah.
this kid need and what adaptations and stuff.
Right. You were
But,
kind of.
you know, it's just a little different. Like it's a subtle difference.
Yeah.
It was a big deal
Well,
in
it's
our.
not that subtle.
No.
Like with you standing next to other kids, I think that visually it was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I definitely remember getting in fights with people about your body.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Remember people being like, your sister, why does your sister have such a big butt? Why does your sister look like a dwarf or a midget? Or, yeah, I definitely remember. And then I'd, you know, get really pissed. But I remember maybe mom almost like brushing over it.
This is the way she put it. We are not the kind of people
Yes.
that have those problems. The message I was
Wow.
given, not just by our parents, but
That's
the world,
crazy
is
as
like, it doesn't
fuck
matter
for
what
a
you
mother
look
to
like.
say.
That's the only
Jesus
antidote
Christ.
to feeling bad about the way you look, is to say it doesn't matter what you look like. Which is really different from saying you have a big butt and it is fantastic.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
how that would have been for you growing up with a different attitude around that.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Welcome to the How We Look project. We are so honored that you are part of this core group of LP performing artists.
Oh, they could have done
We
a
are
smooth
launching this
transition right there,
creative
and they
process with.
didn't. I would
You know,
have.
the project is really about how have we as little people been seen, and can we reinvent that?
Here I am.
I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
What is this, Avatar? I see you. Give me your braid. Oh, he
You
looked
know,
like he was about to do a
we
monologue.
have
I was
very
waiting for him
unique
to speak.
experiences with cameras, right? We got our picture taken without our consent.
Yep.
And so we really
All the time.
want to make it clear that like this is our space where we have power to tell the stories we want to tell. I like chasing your thumb.
My thumb?
Yeah,
Just my thumb.
just your thumb, because it does a little bend like mine.
All of my other fingers can go.
Do that.
Yeah, the rest of them are.
You tell me how personal
Some
I
double
can get.
jointed too.
Oh, yeah. No, you're fine.
Aubrey.
I wish this was a permanent marker. That's what I want to really do, is just permanently mark your body.
Right. Everybody's finished, and I haven't even like gotten halfway done. They're all like having cigarettes.
They're all like
yeah,
they're
at
all
the
like eating
bar.
lunch. You know, that's what happens when you hang out with the tall person.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna go like halfway.
You can go wherever you want. I have no qualms about my vagine.
I'm gonna start here. I'm curious about acting and what drew you to that.
I think I was always drawn to acting, being born so profoundly different. Every time I go outside of my house, people would stare at me. I felt like I was constantly on display. Acting gave me an outlet to control, to some degree, what other people thought of me.
That's so real.
And I loved that. I
Fucking
loved that
same.
power. If you're gonna
Fucking
laugh,
same.
I'd rather it be something I said, a line I said, than that I was just walking down the street
Yeah.
or grocery shopping or whatever.
A
Yup.
Star is Born.
Yup.
I kind
That's
of look
real.
like a sea creature,
I agree with
but I
that.
love that.
That's
You
how
look
I
like a merman.
see it
Totally merman vibes.
among just
I
loving the
feel
art
that.
form itself too.
You can totally see the aspardays on here.
Aspardays, baby.
You're a magical creature. I
I'm a
guess.
magical creature.
I put mine so high up.
Well, you have an aura. Takes up space.
I don't know if that's it. And I'm also like conveniently separated from everyone else. What was I doing? There's a lot going on there. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Does this feel like? How do you feel about looking at these and?
I thought the tracing part was fun. I found this to be extremely unenjoyable. This reminded me of seeing x-rays of myself and having doctors analyze like the physics of my body. It's something I have no control over, and this is not me. Like this is flat and static and doesn't have a shape, really.
It's like when you see an unflattering photo of yourself, where it's like overexposed, so it's like you can see the beauty, but it's like you can't, like all washed out.
It doesn't
There's,
see
like,
you.
Exactly.
Ooh, what the hell? Dwarf Images Archive. What the fuck? That's so cool. Bitch. Oh no, what have I done? Hang on. Hang on. This fucking chair. That's what I need. A fucking comfy ass floor chair. I'm sitting on a pillow on the floor right now. That's what I need. Oh my god. It's literally just a normal chair without legs. Oh, that'd be so perfect. That'd be so perfect. Give me that. Give me that. Sugar Mama Prana, buy me that.
So are we gonna jump to the archive?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hand them down.
I used to do that when I was a kid to get dishes off the counter. I don't need to climb like that anymore.
Got together. He collected images of dwarfs and had the archive. And then after Bruce passed away, it became, really more important to me.
That was a weak ass burp.
He wrote to every
Oh, the
major
court
gallery
dwarves.
in Europe
Yep.
and said, "Do you have any images
Back
of
when we
dwarfs?"
were
And that's how
traded
he
amongst
collected that
kings
part.
and queens and royalties
So
and
there's dwarfs in
aristocrats
art,
like
There's
pets.
dwarfs in history. There's dwarfs in entertainment. There's the medical
Science, yeah.
Yep.
science thing, sports. I mean, he covered every category basically.
If you showed these pictures to the 10-year-old me, it would be like, wow.
Yeah, dude, if I
I've
had
never
seen any of these
any
pictures when I
other
was a kid.
little person that's Asian.
That's
What
true
happened
too.
to these people? Are there great-grandchildren? Do they have dwarfism? And how are they living?
I mean, all of it is about the gaze,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The gaze turned on
What
us.
about
Exactly.
the gays?
All these images have, definitely influenced
What
the way
about
that we're
them?
perceived. And the way that we're described and we're talked about. This is part of our
History, yeah.
We've shifted from
This is a
carnival
sample.
to medical.
Yeah, this is all medical now.
I think it's really kind of gawky. It's shock value and gawky.
Well, that is.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm asking is like, what makes the
Inspiring
gawk?
versus
Why is
Yeah, or
celebrated?
yeah, and not inspiration porn, but just like appreciation.
Appreciation
like, yeah.
versus gawky.
Inspiration
Yeah,
porn.
what's the difference between those things?
And it's a felt thing.
Is it who looks at
Wow.
it? Is it like
Yeah.
Look at the
Well, it's
squad.
the framing
That's the whole
of it,
fam right there.
But there's a big piece that is your own emotional reaction to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
But it some of it is hard to quantify. It's like one of those when you know when you know. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, here you go. You know, and this is the early stuff. That's why,
Tom
you know.
Thumb.
Yeah.
So these are all performance
A
tools.
Tom
it
Thumb?
feels like.
From P.T. Barnum into
Those
circus.
are pituitary dwarfs.
Yeah. Like
Their
Hasbullah.
bodies are usually described as proportionate.
Although
People
Hasbullah is
like
smaller.
us with achondroplasia get described as disproportionate. Even though I think we have lovely proportions.
We do.
We do.
yeah.
That whole population has dwindled.
Because scientists found a way to fix pituitary dwarfism.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been trying to figure out what drove those scientists. Like how
That's
they
what it always
thought
is.
about their work.
Would you get surgery to get taller? Would you ever do that? Would you ever do that? Nah, bro. What the fuck?
Eventually, it
Why do
is
you
hoped
think you
that
gotta cure me?
humans who are undergrown
Bitch.
will be made normal.
You are seen as an anomaly as opposed to just existing.
You tell him, Troy.
No one can
Bruh.
appreciate the inferiorities with which
There's
many
actually a
of these
family
persons are afflicted.
in the Holocaust,
Even a moderate
a
amount of
Romanian
growth
family
is
that used to have a
eminently
traveling
worthwhile.
circus. And then they
Unless,
were
of course, the
in one of the
individual
concentration
wishes to
camps,
commercialize
and
his or her
the big
dwarfism
evil
on
Nazi
the
doctor
stage or in
did
the
experiments
circus.
on the entire family. And they all managed to
It's
survive.
like
None of them
these
died.
Prized spectacles.
They all
for
managed to survive and
audiences.
make it out and everything,
But
but
for
they only managed to
doctors,
survive
they
because they
were
were being experimented on rather than
that
taken straight
need
to
to
the
be
gas
fixed.
chamber. So, yeah.
In some ways, to me,
Yup.
in terms of medical
Shit is
intervention,
crazy as fuck.
pituitary dwarfs
It's wild
represent
out
a
here.
canary in the coal mine.
I actually didn't really know this much about pituitary.
Never seen such growth
The
in any
Ovitz
child
family.
take
Yeah,
place
that.
At this rate.
The Ovitz family, I believe, is how you. I did research on it like a couple years ago. Because I thought about making a video, but then I just got lost on the research and then I just never got around to it. But it was very interesting. There's like a whole family of traveling dwarves that had their own circus and stuff to make their money. Because that was one of the few ways back in the early 1900s
mean
and
to just
late 18 to
not have this type
make your
of
money
body
as a
in the
little
world
person.
anymore?
People wanted to see the spectacle. What, bitch? Out here scaring me. What about the smoke sensor power? Don't fucking do that shit. That was terrifying. I fucking hated that. God damn. Jesus, my heart went in my throat. Pulled their wiki page. It's separate living quarters at Auschwitz. That's insane, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Scary as... That was so fucking scary. That was so loud. Jesus. But yeah, there was... The shit was... Yeah, they went through it. It's crazy. That's like part of me is nervous if like shit keeps going bad with this country. If they ever round me up, guess who gets experimented on? Woohoo. Nurses say I got good veins anytime they gotta poke me, so yay. Easy access. Chandler. Who's Chandler? Bitch. God damn it. Smoke sensor error? What am I supposed to do with that? Hang on, everybody. Ooh, I improved the lighting too. It looks a little better. Although this is a pink shirt and it doesn't look pink. It just looks like grayish white. Anyway. Alright. Let's get back to utter shit. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Burn, 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 burn. Rip pink top. I know. It's still a light pastel pink, but... Hang on. Did that work? I always forget my shortcuts. I always gotta double check. Cool. That didn't work. I'm so smart. Alright, here we go. Alright.
This looks like you, Chan.
Aurora, don't lick
I don't
my
like the
foot.
buttons.
That's fucking weird.
Okay. But I do like this.
Alright, princess. We're watching a documentary about dwarfism and stuff, and little people.
About that sense of
It's called The Tallest
there was a
Dwarf.
different
So,
way you wanted to be.
that's what's up.
I had always felt like I was just never in the body I was
Twitch
meant
hates
be
to see
in.
a pink top guy. Let's go, let's go.
Specific moments
How far in
when
are
you
we?
feel like, now
About 26
I'm in this
minutes,
body.
so we've got an hour left still.
Right.
Documentaries, exactly.
After
My hand started
my
cramping up.
things, I
Hang on.
realized
My hand started cramping up from wood burning and stuff. So, I needed to take a break, and I already thought about watching this. Anyway, I haven't seen it yet, so I figured why not watch it for the first time on stream with people who also have never seen it. So, yeah.
I was treated more
There we go.
for my age because I looked my age. I'm able to
Glad you're here to
drive
watch
without
along with us, princess.
adaptations in a car.
It's been mostly just Kaden and I
I could
chilling.
walk a busy city street without worrying about being trampled over. Every time I go into a changing room and I can put on a pair of pants that falls where it should fall, it's just one of those things where it's just like,
That's real as
wow.
fuck.
Like, I just love looking in the mirror at it.
That's so real. Clothes shopping
Where
is...
do you, like,
it
adjust
sucks.
Well,
Proportionally,
this one doesn't have
kids' clothes
struts
fit
like that I did, and so
but
for the adjustments on
not
this, it's probably like
as good as they should for
these
adults, you
things,
know?
but it's like the same concept. So like I didn't have this part, just similar to what this is.
I know a lot of little people
Do
who've
you
had
have anything
surgeries
with
like
those
that.
screws up there?
I don't think so.
You know, there was kind of the underlying hip issues that were kind of being hidden by the rest of the
Right.
deformity.
I got like
And I think it'll get better and better.
8 screws in my
So
knee
that's,
right now.
It's
a lot of
14
work.
inches.
Actually,
It should be.
I had like 3
A lot of work for
surgeries.
you, yes. And some growth. Do you want to walk down the hall? Let's see how you walk it.
That girl definitely got scoliosis. Poor thing.
Do you still identify as a little person?
I guess before lengthenings, the fact that I had dwarfism was just never part of my identity. I just had it.
Oh, she got lengthenings? I missed that
So
entirely.
many people would always
That's what she
tell
was
me,
explaining in
like,
the surgery, I guess.
well, God
Huh.
made you this way because it's the beautiful body you're supposed to be in. Whatever. There are people who have had to work for the body that they've wanted. They had a major weight loss or maybe even a weight gain. And so it's just when you finally have accomplished that, I mean, it's just a whole new world, and there's no other way to really describe that.
Wow. My story was kind of different. I always felt so pressured to change my body. And I didn't know what to do with that.
In Between, The Journal of a Girl Going Through Adolescence by Julie Wyman. I'll tell you about me, myself, and my life at this point. Looks. Well, about looks, my hair is my favorite part of me. It's honey brown and very thick. My hands are probably my most prized possession. They're probably the only part of me that's normal. If you cut off the bottom
Hi,
half of me,
Laura.
I'd be pretty good looking. Perhaps I now realize the reason I'm greeted with such hatred at my school is that I'm different. Almost everything about me. So, I'm planning to, next year, 7th grade, come to school as a brand new person. Outside, that is. School just started, and I'm so different now. How could I have ever wanted to be one of those gross, popular people?
Seriously. That Julie is gone. Those Julies, gone. First of all, I'm losing weight. Period. I'm not going to explain it anymore. I believe it.
Period.
So I don't need other approval. Secondly, I'm finding me. I'm independent, sophisticated, and confident. Goals. Lose 25 pounds.
Hi, Aurora.
Lose 21 pounds. Raise self-esteem. Learn to visualize self as a thin person. Changes. Firmer all around. Longer legs. I, Julie Wyman, am a naturally thin person. I do what thin people do, what thin people do, what thin people do. And I do what thin people 100 and I'm 110 pounds. Higher self-esteem, longer legs.
What's up, baby? Get your asshole out my face. What are you doing? Why are you messing with that?
I think there was one time when you were talking about this process of limb lengthening, and I guess I'm wondering, like, didn't you think about that for me?
No.
Hell no. Never.
I thought you talked to me about it one time.
I do remember us talking.
I always feel
about
like limb lengthening
I think what I
would make
remember
things
is
so much
you
worse.
saying
It just
maybe
makes
it
you
was too late
taller,
for
but it
you
doesn't
to do
change
it,
the fact
but
that
I
your
could do
joints
it.
don't fit
And
properly
it seemed
in their
like you kinda
sockets.
wanted me to think about it.
So,
I think I remember that, yeah. I had always wanted to have some kind of an easy surgery to get taller. I thought that should be possible.
hell
I
no.
definitely remember thinking it's too late for
I
me.
just drank a
but
lot of milk.
If the technology
Maybe it'd
improves,
make me
it might
grow
not
big
be
and
too
strong.
late for you.
It didn't. It's propaganda, so whatever.
I just remember struggling to accept the body I had. And you were telling me I was in need of correction.
Well, I think I just wanted it to be easier for you.
I love you, Aurora. I love you, pretty girl.
I keep thinking about the doctors telling Mom about growth hormone.
Yeah, she was against it.
It's weird that back then they were researching it, right near us, over at UC San Francisco.
Yeah, that must have been in the 70s.
Growth
Yeah.
hormone? That's...
Growth hormone was scarce. The government was rationing it.
What?
And people would send all these letters to the lab.
My brothers and friends say that I am too short. I can't bear this.
Oh my God,
Please
get over it.
help me increase my height.
No, get over
She's
it.
a pretty sweet girl, but hasn't a boyfriend for the simple reason she's 4 feet 7 inches tall.
He is withdrawing and
Bitch, I'm 4 feet 7 inches tall. I've had plenty of action in my day. That don't mean the goddamn shit. That don't mean a goddamn thing. Shut up. Shut up.
beginning to give up. Please help him. Please.
I'm 5 feet 5 and desire 5 to 6 inches over my existing height.
If he remains at the present stature, his future will be very cool.
Y'all heard that one, right?
We are
He's 5 feet 5? And you're sad about that? What the fuck? What are you, Kevin Hart, bitch? Grow the fuck up. Oh, wait, you wish you could, actually. Let me not say that.
We're ready to send him to your laboratory.
She's quite willing to be a guinea pig.
She is not a dwarf and is an A student.
Please, help me.
She's not a
Send the
dwarf
hormone
and is an
quickly.
A student. What does that have to do with anything? She just needs to be taller and then life will work out for her.
So, Dad,
What the hell?
did you ever want me to take growth hormone?
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because I think it was risky.
Yeah. Back then, they sourced growth hormone from cadaver pituitary glands.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
Some of it from other labs around the country got contaminated, which caused this horrific disease. And people died.
Jesus.
Wow, I had no idea.
And that's why the FDA fast-tracked synthetic growth hormone, the drug that launched the biotech industry.
Pardon me? It what? School measuring program? Oh, Lord.
You know, there's a lot going on
Yeah,
in
so
the
cute.
pharmaceutical technology. Laser focused on our community, specifically our children.
Girl's got her finger in her mouth. Get your
How
finger
does
out
this
your mouth.
affect LPA?
What the hell?
How do we as
I saw that.
LPA move forward on this journey?
Making people taller. Should we be doing that?
No.
The trial.
That, as everyone knows, is the most common short-stature condition.
Honestly, everyone should get
So the
shorter.
new drugs that are
Then
being
we'll use
developed
less
for
of everything.
achondroplasia, the primary outcome that the trial is
Not everything, but
designed
most
on
things.
is for height.
Less cloth.
Because
And I
that's
think we have to think about the
Less
You know, the
space.
goals we want, I think, as a community are a relief from spinal stenosis, foramen magnum, bowed legs. The focus on those mechanical issues, even with children, versus the focus on extra inches. Their self-worth is still informed by who they are, not by their size. And so whatever size they have,
How do you safely involve your children in a clinical trial?
There are many, many, many risks because it's a drug that has not been used for a long period of time. So even thinking about fertility, we have no idea what the influence is down the road.
Nope.
These kids, who knows if they're going to end up with cancer or sterile? I mean, they're literally guinea pigs in a trial study. Everyone here has had surgery.
Yeah.
So we have had things fixed, but that didn't change the genetic structure. That didn't affect our community.
What's scary to me about it is they're going to start targeting these young parents, average height parents like my parents, who don't know and are scared, and they're going to get to them before we can get to them.
They care about their kids, you know, but they have a fear in them that they're not going to be able to do anything if they could have these extra 4 inches or 5 inches, which I would argue is not going
That's not gonna
to change
change
their life at all.
shit.
I don't wake up
Changes
every day
nothing.
thinking, oh my gosh, I'm short.
And, you know, I couldn't reach things, you know. Get a stool. Like, if that's your biggest issue.
I have no problem going to the
Get a
pharmacy,
fucking stool.
asking the
Say,
teenage
"Can you
staffer,
help
like,
me?"
Can you hand me those regular
Yeah.
tampons?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
not the lights. The regular. Right there. Thank you. Blue box. Thank you.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm on The View right
Duh.
now. Yeah.
So we're gonna each share our poems.
People at the Circle K by my
Matthew,
house
do you wanna
actually.
go first?
Every now and then I'll go over there and I'll get a drink off the top shelf or some shit. But they've started they just said, yeah, we have a little step ladder. So if you ever need anything, just ask for the ladder. So anytime I go there, they're so nice. And they even suggest, they brought that up the second or third time I ever set foot inside. They already offered that to me. I was like, aw, damn. I didn't even have to ask for it the first time. They just brought it. They could have offered to get it for me, but instead they wanted me, like, it's nice. Little things like that. Circle KW, for real.
Is a beautiful thing.
Circle KW. Such a sweet staff over there. They give me anxiety though, because they're so nice to me, and I'm like, thank you, but Oh,
What
here
I'm
we go.
hoping you can find in your own individual exploration is a
They're moving like
repetitive
noodles.
movement that feels liberating. What does it mean to liberate your body? I danced for 12 years and my feet were like, sorry, no more. I worked
Damn.
with a doctor that said he could do surgery on me. And he tried, but I was in bed for 1.5 years. I missed my senior year of high school because he
Jesus.
didn't really know about dwarfism. He assumed dwarfism was all one thing.
Fractured my
My
hip
first
and had
ever
doctors
surgery
just tell me
fucked
like,
up
to
my
get
knee
over it.
instead
I
of
don't know
fixing
what,
it, so I
or
kind
not
of
know
feel
what to
that.
do. And then I found my orthopedic surgeon. For the last 3 years, I have no pain, and that was never something I thought would be possible in my life.
Damn.
You know, one thing
The
we have
fuck?
been sort of talking
Who'd you
about
see,
is
lady?
could we
I
make
need
a
that.
film about the power dynamics?
Well, we all have those stories of awkward scenarios, perhaps, with a doctor or two.
My dad about
We're
almost
definitely
fought a
interested
doctor
in the
because he did
hard
surgery on a
stuff.
leg he wasn't supposed to. Like, ooh.
Aubrey, 9,
I like the medical industry, but I also fucking
empty,
hate
dark
it.
X-ray imaging room. His bare skin is covered in imaging pads, like he's doing motion capture work for James Cameron.
Doctor walks in.
Look at you. Remember before you could barely walk?
Hi, doctor. How are you?
Get up and walk for me.
Okay. Gets up and walks down the hallway, concentrating very hard on not waddling at all. We literally wrote the same scene. I'm not even kidding. That same, like, pretending not to waddle.
Why?
Aubrey looks down at his feet.
Why do y'all pretend
His
not to
attention
waddle?
is redirected
They
to
need
a
to see
hushed,
that.
intense conversation between
The
two
hell?
people happening outside.
I've never
the
been
room.
afraid for that.
Worried about, will he be able to have children?
Can you come up to the table? Sophia cannot get on. Doctor picks her up. Is it okay if the residents come in to learn? Sure.
Ooh.
But it wasn't okay. I felt like a guinea pig being poked and prodded my entire
It's
childhood.
happened to me once or twice.
I notice your physique. Do you have a family history of dwarfism?
Doesn't happen often though.
Not that I know of, but are you saying
But
that I
sometimes they'll ask
terminate a
the younger
pregnancy
people to come in
because
and
of
just
this?
look.
Well, I'm not sure. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that anyone with that condition,
Yes.
they all have excellent personalities.
That's their medical research.
I was like,
You guys are
thank you.
so sweet. And can I call you little man?
Oh Lord.
No.
At least they asked.
Amen to
No.
that. Oh my God. True life.
All the time.
Okay, arms out to measure distance. Okay. Fingertips touching. Hands
He did one
down.
arm.
Okay. Are we rolling? Yep.
What do I think of it?
Yeah, what do you think? Like, what's your take on it? Do you get why I want to get tested?
What the hell are they doing?
Well,
I really like this documentary.
know,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
That's your choice.
Although I don't know why they keep doing their little
I just
dancey
don't
dance.
think, giving it a name or putting it in a category such as dwarfism is.
They haven't explained
something
what
to
this
be
activity
concerned
is, but
about.
we just keep
It's
seeing it.
not.
Why would they?
To me, it's just, I mean, what's
Like, okay.
what's the problem?
I don't know. Is there one? It doesn't
I
have to be a
don't want
problem.
to watch
though.
random people
For me,
boogie in the
diagnosis
field.
wouldn't be about finding a problem. Like, I'm not looking to be fixed.
Hey, Macarena. All right. Like, I don't care. This is gonna be interesting. These X-rays.
Hi, Julie. I'm calling from the genetic counseling office. Oh, wow, okay. So you did measure disproportionate. You know, the upper part of your arm, the upper part of your leg, okay? But the results are still inconclusive. We don't have
God,
a
I wish I could get
diagnosis.
an x-ray of my whole body.
Huh.
That'd be cool as fuck to
But
see.
there's one more test you can
I've only ever
take.
seen my legs.
A genetic test.
That's
You're
so
5 feet
cool.
tall, right?
Yeah, I'm 5 feet
Right.
tall.
Right,
I've like
which
broke the threshold.
We know other LPs that are 5 feet.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, I remember.
But there are people
Yeah, it looks like some type of
that have
yoga,
dwarfism
but
that are your size that want
they
that can
haven't
make a
explained it.
difference.
It just keeps
But you
randomly
want
cutting to
to
them
be
doing
part
it
of
in
us.
random places.
Yeah.
Even though you can easily just blend in.
I don't know, just a little explanation
Well,
would
that
be
means-
nice, but it's fine.
More easily than we can, right? More easily than we can just blend in.
I think because I didn't quite know, like, there's been a sense of loneliness with it, really. That's what it is. Yeah. So, wow. Yeah.
I can't believe your family never wanted to know.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Like my dad, I've talked to him about it a lot, and he was like, we're just kind of short.
Yeah.
But it didn't,
Yeah.
it just wasn't the same kind of thing. Whereas for me, I was just like, I really want to know. And now I'm just waiting for the results of my genetic test. But the whole idea that there's a gene for dwarfism, wasn't that kind of the root of these new therapies?
I think it was.
This is how I found you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
And Billy Barty was there. Just doesn't seem like an ordinary scientific announcement.
I think he felt it was important for the general public to see that, these are human beings who we're talking about. It's not just this, abstract gene kind of thing. He didn't say anything about eugenics, but, that was sort of always kind of in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't ask us any questions. They just took a lot of pictures, and there was a lot of applause.
Did you ever read in the LA Times about the doubts he had?
I don't think I did.
That's what really got me.
Once you find the mutation that causes the genetic disorder and you put the information out there, people can use it in any way they want. And I guess that's what bothers me. You hope it will be used to the benefit of everyone, but you know that it's not always going to be the case. We had no idea of the implications of splitting the atom. What should be tested for? And should we test everybody? What disease do you eliminate through abortion, and what disease do you sort of just let alone and say, let natural evolution take its course? There's a good possibility that this gene is involved in something beneficial, something important that we haven't found out about yet. It seems obvious at first. Just get rid of this horrible, defective gene. But
Wow,
I'm worried that
they really thought
we
they
won't
did
have
something
the
there.
insight to manage such things wisely.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Butter first.
Hell yeah.
Are you really gonna sit here and?
Oh, what did it show the one?
I like actual peanut butter on my sandwich, like not just like.
I put it that. Did you know after I put that on?
Real,
it
right?
wouldn't come off,
A
so I
spoonful
had
of peanut butter. That's so real.
You
Peanut
ate
butter.
my peanut butter.
No, off the spoon.
Really?
I am really interested in how people like relate to their bodies and what our bodies tell us.
That's
and
so
like
interesting.
how we think
They
about
use a
them.
spoon for peanut butter,
Yeah,
but
I
a
mean,
knife
when I
for
was a little girl,
jelly.
my mom would never say anything
would do the
negative
opposite.
about her body in front of me. Every now and then she'd say things like, well, I want to be healthier. But it was never, oh, I don't like how my body's built. There was never anything like that. Your hair, I love it, and it's amazing.
That man needs some ADHD
so
meds. He's
so
tweaking.
And so thick.
He's bouncing around.
But then when you make a sandwich, you don't want it to get in what you're making either. The thing
Don't
is,
fuck with him, though. He's cool.
us as a community,
Aww.
we don't see our lives as conditions. We see them as cultures.
Tell me about dwarf culture.
You know, dwarf culture is seeing the beauty in dwarf bodies.
Bro's hyped up. He really
dwarf
is.
culture is
He
knowing
really is.
that we're the reason that
Hi, Babuna.
747s were able to fly in the air, because
Boom.
United specifically hired little people engineers, because we could literally stand up inside the engines and fix the planes to make them fly.
Yep.
Dwarf culture is
Fun
your other
fact.
forms of dwarfism, celebrating the fact that you're pregnant and actively saying, oh, I hope it's a little person. And then, like, when you have your third child and your third child's average height, they're like, well, I guess that's all right. We'll figure out how to accept them.
It's like, all right, bud.
Roughly 80%
Guess
of
we have
kids
to
with
look up at
dwarfism are
you.
born to parents that don't have dwarfism. And so a lot of times, they've never been told their body's beautiful. They've never been told that they're okay the way they are. And then you start having these pharmaceutical companies come in and say, oh, but we can fix you. We can make you normal. We can make you better.
So people are protesting because LPA accepted sponsorship from pharma companies. Can you tell me about that?
So we had a relationship with these pharmaceutical companies for years. Without endorsing them, we accepted sponsorship money from these companies. And it created a huge controversy.
That feels a little weird.
So we decided that
Oh my
the
god,
best
I met her
course of
too.
action was to have a town hall.
Forget her name. But we follow each other on Instagram.
We have always held a neutral
She's super
stance
nice.
on what people do and choose to do with their bodies. We do not regulate choice. We can never fight pharma on fair footing financially. We're a nonprofit. We'll never do it. I would much rather use their money and get parents that are Googling, therapies or Googling dwarfism in the middle of the night and bring them to conference. And that's the best way, I think, that we can get our message across. With that being said, it's our chance to listen now.
There's millions of other companies that we can get money from that will not tie us to a pharmaceutical company that, in my view, is trying to tell my family, tell my son and my friends that they're not okay the way they are. That is my opinion.
But what about that family that has an infant that needs foramen and magnum surgery? I mean, it's on the horizon that kid might need a shot instead of surgery. And I'd want that shot for my kid.
So the fact is,
another
they
good
have
point.
more
This is so
people
complicated.
signed up
Ugh.
for their trials than they have spaces. The
If
future
there's
of
already
this
gonna not
organization
complicate it and
is
just
going to have
never have
people
kids,
of
'cause-
different heights. It's just the reality. I mean, they're already in the trials. We can't stop them. But if we can get access through them to those kids who didn't make the decision to be in these therapies,
Ew,
I want to make
Luna.
sure that those
Fucking-
kids
oh,
know
she taking
that
a
there
shit.
is a support group out there that they
God
can go
damn.
to. I feel
That's
so
nasty.
passionately about, this organization, and it was never our intention to divide it.
Ashley, that's her name. Okay. Luna, did you cover your shit yet so I can breathe properly?
On the street. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think they closed down the road.
We're gonna rule the streets.
Yeah.
We're gonna rule the streets.
Let's cut
Okay.
the curbs out.
Alright, I can breathe now. Lord have mercy. What in the dookie shit? Is that CJ? Am I remembering his name correctly? That kid was cool as fuck. He always did some of the coolest dances at the conference. Are we getting into circus shit now? That history? We're gonna talk about the word midget? That's what's up. He's all up on that ass. Okay. Oh my god. Buddy's just smoking. What? Next to a girl. What? What is happening there? Hello? Okay. That's... I don't know what that is trying... What the hell?
What is the line for you, and how do you feel power or tension?
I grew up in a completely, in the circus world, but I started actually performing, very young. And I think when I was done with that, when I was like 17, 18, because it was just, you could do any skill and you'd show up to an event, spinning 2 plates and like doing 7 other things at once, an incredible skill, and they'll be like, oh my God, it's a midget. And I was just like, could not keep doing that.
Why on earth did I pick this profession? Because it wants to pigeonhole you into exactly the stereotypes that I don't subscribe to. I notice in things I am in that average height people get extreme close-ups, and then I get the wide. They never want to have the audience forget that I have dwarfism. I'm always like, well, who cares about our bodies? Like, really, like, it doesn't matter.
Peter Dinklage got close-ups, but that's about it.
And that passion for being able to control my own narrative. Because when I do play a role, whether I'm doing Shakespeare or a commercial, they become a little person because I'm playing it. That little person might have a completely different perspective on being little than I do, and that's really fun to explore. But all that gets missing by the when you're like doing a Dr. Pepper commercial with one line and you're dressed in an elf costume. None of that matters,
Last thing I would do is agree to do that job, though. Oompa loompa doopity-doo.
We don't have to be these oddities that come from nowhere. I feel
Munchkins!
Like when people see me on the street, it's like I'm a dwarf that came out of a tree. Billy Barty was an actor, and he started Little People of America.
Yep.
He used to say that we steal the stage, that we take up too much attention. That's why people don't like us. I agree with him. But, that's something, that's not my problem.
It's a very optimistic way to look at it. But whatever. Believe what you believe.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of embody our character. What agency can we breathe into these bodies and these histories?
And when and if you're ready, I want you to start walking, and I want us to think about how this person moves. Where does their center of energy come from? As you're moving, also remember, where are you?
You're doing some acting exercises right here.
I always think like it must have been hard to keep your own humanity within being told that you're just like an oddity.
As a society, we've lost all of these stories. If they only could speak the truth.
What is that word or phrase that amplifies your character's essence? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm an Imagineer.
Dead.
Connection.
Exploited. That's how I feel. All day, every day, except with her. With her, I feel alive. With her, everything was safe and magical. Not magical in the way others perceive us, like elf magic, but that internal love magic. The next day came. Shirley was gone. They took her. I'm praying to find her, but I never did. I'm just an object. I'm a doll, just like they want.
Damn.
I have nothing left inside.
Girl, what the hell are you reading? That's heavy as fuck. Jesus. It'd be like that though, but like, damn. God
What does
damn.
a character want? 1, 2, 3.
I want respect.
I want home.
I want to connect.
I want to move.
Freedom. I want a cigarette.
I want a cigarette. That's so real.
Me?
I want a cigarette
like
too. Shit.
They drool and eat their own, and they smell. Miguel's last gig was on a ranch, so he knows how to work with them. Found the pup here dead this morning. Don't know how. Lucky the crows didn't get to him. Boss says gotta give it a proper burial, so that's what we do. Most days we're digging graves. Listen, when you take my picture, I don't want to wear the mask. Mama said I have beautiful eyes, so I want you to see them. Miguel's eyes are colored, so he can keep his mask on. This picture is gonna be in the papers, right? Victor and Greg don't know we're doing this, and if they find out, they'd break my legs to get in front of your lens. But, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Can I bum a cigarette?
People love putting people of color in monkey outfits. Add the dwarfism on top, like, I've literally had people ask to put their hand on my head, like, as a grown adult living in the 2022, like a CEO coming up and being like, and then their girlfriend taking a photo, and then like drunkenly walking away.
Yeah.
What are the commonalities between these characters?
All the time.
They are at the direction of the artist.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they are not saying, like, this is how I want to be portrayed, or this is how I want to look.
I'm excited to start making art that's for us. Like, it's for us, from us, by us.
This is gonna be very interesting.
You know how this works, right? Don't you? Not really looking at you, dear painter. I see all of this as a transporter of sorts, a way to connect, even.
I would hate to wear a collar like that. That'd be so itchy. I'd just be irking at my neck all day. Hell no. Ugh. Okay. I thought that was gonna be more interesting. It's just a close-up. Glad he got a close-up.
Hang on. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Because you got this. Good. That's good. Something there will work. Oh, that's cute. That's super cute.
So Chandler was diagnosed at birth. It was pretty overwhelming.
Do you remember
Overwhelming?
what was going through your mind?
You know, when you're the new parent, you don't really know what achondroplasia is.
Oh.
And you look things
That's
up in
fair.
a medical article, trying to navigate what are all these things that can go wrong. Or you start watching the shows and you see,
Oh.
this is what they're talking
No,
about.
never
when they
watched
say
those reality
achondroplasia.
shows.
That's what my child is going to look like. That's really scary.
That's just dumb.
Hi, good morning. Do you like suckers? There might be 2 in here. And I also have an important job for you. Do you want to know what's in the room? We have coloring books. What? And there's like 10 to choose from. You can get both. You're welcome.
Do you know what that is, Lou? It turns into a backpack.
It does.
Here, one arm in there. And one arm in here. And
She's so
We
cute.
are
Oh.
average height parents, so we will never be able to walk a mile in her shoes. That's one of the reasons that we have such a huge community of friends that are LPs that she can lean on.
This weekend is all about the research and development
Aw.
going on, as well as surgical options. And so we'll get started.
If we can positively impact this condition medically, that might go on to improve their ability to interact successfully or more successfully in society.
When you heard about the pharma trials, did it give you a sense of hope?
Maybe it would have been different if somebody came to us in that time when we felt so afraid and said, hey, there's a drug that, you know, it might be different. But I think because we got over that initial fear and sort of got to the place where we're like, oh, okay, well, this is just going to be a little bit different. It doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It doesn't mean that it has to be scary. It's just going to be a little bit different. When you get to that place, a drug for me didn't seem like hope. It just is a way to avoid painful surgery if we go that route.
We live in a society that's designed for people who are at least about 4'10". Children have children's chairs in schools, but once you reach adulthood, you're expected to sit in this chair, not in a small child's chair. So looking at the big picture, there's 2 options. We can either change the environment, and in the United States, we have done that quite a bit, but around the world, that doesn't necessarily exist. So another option is to change the individual. The typical height for an achondroplastic dwarf for a male, 130 centimeters. Your height is going to be the height of a 3rd grader, right? 9 years old, average 3rd grader. Now, obviously, many people who have achondroplasia do not undergo extensive limb lengthening surgery. They live fine, happy, productive lives. But this is the struggles that your child will face going through life as an adult.
Bruh,
The height of
she's so
someone who's
bored. She
in
can't even hold her
puberty.
head up. She's tired. No. Hell no. Oh, just gun time. All right.
Whoa. Is that an antique?
Probably. Hasn't been fired in 50 years.
Probably.
Wow.
I don't know.
Show me about the proportions of it, or what were you saying about?
The stock here has been cut down. My aunt had this made for her short arms. This is my Aunt Lila's. See, I can wrap my elbow on this and go and walking like this very comfortably. It's easy for me to hold this.
Is the safety on?
I don't know where. I think this is the safety right here.
I don't know where the safety is. Why does he have that gun?
There, that's the safety.
He doesn't know how old it is. He didn't know where it
With
was.
the safety on, Dad. You shouldn't have it around the house without that.
Yeah.
Okay. When I had my army test.
Buddy,
to go
put
to
it down.
Vietnam,
Put it down. You shouldn't
they
have that.
measured my arms
You should not
and
have that.
Said, son,
I
I'm
know
sorry
that's
you're
a
not gonna
family
serve."
heirloom,
And
but
I
you
said,
should not
"Oh,
have
that's
that.
too bad. They told me that if I held my rifle with the bayonet out, I couldn't possibly kill somebody before they killed me.
Huh?
I guess I'm wondering who in our family had short arms.
That's
and
high-key
legs?
loco, right?
Well,
High-key crazy.
My sister Charloa does. Aunt Lila was like that. Aunt Ruth. Then there's my mother.
Huh.
We never talked about difference in frame or anything there. I don't think in the family very much.
Oh.
Do you think there have been people like in generations in the past in our family that have been actual dwarfs?
Not that I'm aware of. But we have a little tendency in that direction.
And since I didn't have kids, there won't be any more of our body in the world.
Yeah.
Well.
It's a weird kind of way to be different because it's not, it doesn't fit into a category. And I just wonder if you experience that at all.
Yeah, I've experienced that in my life. I was feeling like I'm on an island alone by myself. I've had that feeling a lot.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting to tap into like a deeper and darker side that I feel is stereotyped about people with dwarfism, which is very much that we're insecure or we're sad. And I feel like for a long, long time growing up, I thought, oh, we should be silent about all of those things so that people don't really know. But it's like, you can have soft moments, you can have compassion, and it's okay to receive that.
I wonder if that's like a disabled fragility. You don't like to have a space to be vulnerable.
Yeah, totally. And it's like super fun to be a part of a group of people getting to explore that on a deeper level outside of an average height person's voyeuristic view.
Oh my god, the fold-up stool? Hell yeah.
And give me an 8 count. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2.
1 elbow, 2, take 1.
Oh, you're here!
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
I feel like we're in like an off-brand version of like Chicago.
Or like Newsies.
Yeah. Last year's rent.
Rolling. Okay, settle down.
Action.
I don't know if you remember what your hips were like before.
I do. I remember it quite well, actually.
You wobbled back and forth, and you had no range of motion. We had to see if your bones can take it. And my God, look at you now. One of my biggest accomplishments.
Right. Yes.
Truly.
It's quite amazing.
So we just need you to walk on the trackpad. Sound good?
This looks like an SNL skit.
Avery, just follow the path on the floor and wait for my instructions. Slower. Hold. Please stay as still as possible for me, okay?
Okay, people, let's just do something else.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Imagine like you're a paparazzi.
I don't know. I never had
like,
that
at the
anxiety
airport,
about getting an X-ray. I always thought it
and
was
you're
cool
like,
to see the
"Don't
picture of my
do-
bones
if you're about
afterward.
to trip on something."
And that's just what you gotta do to take that picture. So it never weirded me out like that. I can understand the anxiety that other people have, but I never did.
So, I want to ask you about your parents' reaction. Can you tell me about that?
Sure. So, I go back to my parents and I tell them, everything's good, the heart rate's great, where I'm healthy, the baby's healthy, but it's looking like the limbs are smaller and it might be an LP. And the reaction was not what I expected. I mean, I wouldn't say that it was negative, but it was like, oh, if that's what you want, great. I guess what I expected was them to be like,
That's so
oh
weird.
my God, that would be great. Like, that would be amazing if you had a little person, because you're a little person, and who better to parent that little guy than you?
Right?
And so when the reactions are not that, my first emotion is anger about that. And then my second is deep, deep, deep sadness. Because
recontextualizes
love
how
my
they see
life.
you.
I love my life so much. And I want my son to love his life. I don't want anyone to ever make him feel like his life is less than. So that's why if and when I've had to constantly advocate or constantly answer questions about my pregnancy and what our situation is, it's like I'm constantly fighting for approval or for some recognition of my life. Like, yes, my baby might have dwarfism and I have dwarfism and we're going to be a family of little people. Whoa. What a concept.
You have one freckle.
I have 0 on my cheeks.
Right now, you're gonna get more.
No, see what?
Jackson's got more on his cheeks now and his nose. Because if they're not gonna give me a redhead, they're at least gonna give y'all freckles. One freckle.
No.
Lots of freckles.
No.
Yeah.
Let me come back to the pharma question. I mean, do you think of it as like a kind of extinction or eradication? Like, do those terms seem too extreme? Or?
It is eradication. It is eugenics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to sit and think that there are people that don't look like me or my family making a decision that people that look like me and my family should not exist anymore.
Yeah.
What do you
Fucking
say to
eugenics.
the idea that each person should decide if they want treatment or if they want limb lengthening or whatever? How do you respond to that?
it is hard having that conversation. How do you support somebody in making a decision that fundamentally rejects you all the way down to the cellular level? And at the same time, being a marginalized community, do you have an ethical and a moral responsibility to welcome them back? And I don't think as a community we've reconciled it.
All right. See if you can all fit yourself around your mom and dad somehow.
I'm really tall.
Careful, careful, careful. There we go.
Oh, wait.
Okay, there you
There we
go.
go.
Aw. Wild.
Hi, Julie. I'm calling from the genetic counseling office. Oh, hi there. I'm calling because we do have an answer. Oh, okay. So the lab did find a mutation in the FGFR3 gene. Wow. Which is the gene that causes achondroplasia. Wow. I knew there was something.
Sounds so
But the mutation that
badly
you
staged.
have has been
but
recorded
whatever.
in individuals with hypochondroplasia.
Hey,
Wow. That makes
that's
so much
me.
sense. And now you know. Hypochondroplasia. Yeah.
Yeah. I could have told you that. White women really just be frolicking around. Good for her. I'm glad she's having fun. She really just frolicking though. She prancing.
Remember when you went to
Good
get
for her.
that genetic test?
Good for her.
You got your
Yes.
blood drawn.
Right.
I want to share with you like what I found out.
Okay.
The kind of body that we have is called hypochondroplasia.
Get it, girl. Live your best shot.
We're like
Right?
tall dwarfs.
I wouldn't move like that myself,
people
but
that.
girl, do your thing.
And you know, I'm sad that I didn't get to have kids, and I didn't get to have more of me. You know, I sort of felt like if I had a kid that was like me, I would like to give them total love and acceptance. You know, and I would like them to.
If I was to have a kid that was like me, I need good
I
medical
want them
insurance.
To see their beauty.
And I don't have any for myself, so like,
I think it's really hard to
not
like,
on the menu,
to feel
boys.
like your body is wrong. And that's how I felt, you know, when I was a kid.
I'm so sorry. But I understand how you feel because I felt that too.
You did?
Of course I did.
Ain't nothing wrong. Y'all just didn't know what was going on. It just be like that. It's okay. Where y'all walking off to?
Let's pretend we're walking into the future.
Oh, okay. Hey, answer my question. What?
Yeah, I do think about that.
You do?
That's your walking into the future song?
Just think
That's what's up.
Wait, just don't talk for a second. Just think, okay? And just walk a little bit.
Okay. I think about all the people I used to know when I was
It's
a
so
little boy
funny.
here.
She
Just
said don't
think about
talk.
it in your head.
Okay.
Bro couldn't even make it 5 seconds without speaking after she said don't speak. That's so funny. That's so funny. God damn it. It's so cold in my house. God damn. Oh, wait. He died? Rest in peace. Damn. Okay, Vildo, yapping my middle name. Oh, okay, that's that. That's that, everybody. Wow. That was pretty good. That was a fun time. I did not. That wasn't like cringe or whatever. Or like preaching to the choir like I thought it was. It was very interesting. Very informative.
What the hell's going on out there, you cats?
It's crackhead hour. W documentary. That's right, princess. That's right. That shit was good.